there once again, people. Welcome to yet another episode of Marvelous Monstrosities and Devilish Designs. So, we're checking out today what's called Map Edit Pro, which actually has a couple different things going on here. And so, needless to say, I'm just kind of going to jump into this and do it. Basically, it's made by Peter Parai Kashitz, also known as Dragon. It's an on-the-fly Quake level editor with ability to save your changes. It's a simple Quake seed patch. When you edit, you're walking on your level. So yeah, needless to say, it's a little fancy thing or whatnot for editing while playing Quake. It's basically a little bit of a Quake project thing or whatnot with a few different controls, different things or whatnot. So yeah, you can run your own server with it. It basically is editable. You can basically do whatever you really need. Yeah, he basically gives credit to a lot of different people that we really don't care about. You know, lots of playtesters and all that. So, yeah, he's from Russia with love. So, he also talks about how to install it, which we don't really care about. And he talks about all the different files, which we also don't care about at the moment. So let's see here. Let's actually load this thing up. See a map. Let's do DM5. Okay, so we're at DM5. We have different stuff we can do here. If we type in Impulse 211, for example, nothing happens. Now I'm curious about that. Let me also make sure EDSA doesn't seem to be working right for me, so let's fix that one. But yeah, it should... Oh, that's right, because I must have killed on my game line. Must have been trying to play a map last time or something like that and caused my game line to be messed up. So let me fix that for a second. Then we'll show you what I was trying to do, because of course everything surprises me at the last minute. DM5. DM4, because it actually has music and I want to hear music. There we are. Quake music. Quakiness. Quakiness in its full form. So, Impulse to 11. I stopped the game! Look at that. I stopped the game, everybody. What does stopping the game mean? You know what? This music's getting a bit distracting, so I'm shutting it off. There we are. Okay, so I've stopped the game, well, technically semi-pause. It's not a real pause. Like, if I press the pause, this is a full pause. This is a semi-pause. The difference is, have the ability to look around. I can change my name. I can change my skin. I can do anything else. I can access the console. All I can't do is move, and I can't fire. So needless to say, it's a good pauser while not being as strict as, say, the normal pauses. But, well, generally speaking, in the middle of a server, I don't feel like anyone should be pausing the game. Even the admin, it doesn't make much sense to be pausing a game. So anyway, you can basically... Let's see here. Next, you can do Impulse 210. Which is basically Jaffa mode. It's been rewritten. Owie! So, you bind Impulse 210. You basically can now switch to fly mode. Now I can check everyone out. Hi there, how you doing? You gonna be killed? Yeah, sure. You can't pick up anything, can't interact with anything, but you can fly around. If I do Impulse 210 again, now I'm in no-clip mode. Now I can just no-clip around the map at will. So yeah, basically it's totally rewritten, but it's basically the same exact thing as the Jaffa mode. And if I did Impulse 210 again, it will just land me back in walk mode. Now, of course, there's no way to really exit Jaffa mode once you're in Jaffa mode. Yeah, you can't really do anything with that. And I also think if you die, you can't exactly do like Impulse 210, which kind of kills its purpose of like, say... You die, and then you're like, oh, I want to... Let's see here. So I'm dead. I should hit Impulse 210 and go to Jaffa mode. I can't. No, the only thing it'll allow me to do is respawn. So it will allow me to come back and then be in Jaffa mode. But the problem is that whole in-betweener. This is actually pretty interesting. I typed Impulse 210, and then it basically, when I restarted, I was in Jaffa mode. That seems like a promising thing for the future, for getting some sort of like way to observe other players in like a spectator mode, if you will. I just need to learn now how to force you to type in Impulse 210 before you respawn. I need to somehow like kill the response of like being able to click something and respawn, and instead force you to type in that impulse. So as you see, you don't necessarily need things to work. But yeah, if you're dead, it basically will prevent you from typing anything, so you need to be able to respawn. But if you respawn, of course, you'll be alive and able to do everything, which I also don't want. The ideal way, like I said, to do this is to have something like this, the Jaffle patch, which would be awesome. Except that right now it's just a manual force thing. You basically, it's good because you can't leave it once it's on. But yeah, you need to type it to turn it on in the first place. Which means while players could set it up willingly, at the same time there's no way that says you're dead, now go to spectator mode. Yeah, so needless to say, it kind of kills the whole real point of this and really what I kind of want of it. So unless I can find a way to really prevent players from hitting keys while they're dead, until they've hit in Jaffa mode. See, that's the thing. You need the ability to hit a key after you've used Impulse 210. However, in God's name, you're going to set that one up, I don't know. But it seems like it's possible. It just seems like nobody set it up the way I kind of want it yet. But this kind of thing has shown that it is possible, in my opinion. That it is able to do what I'm kind of wanting it to do. If you're curious about the impulse bindings and what's exactly here, you can type Impulse 215. And you get a bunch of different impulses, which will show up for 2 seconds before it disappears. Totally helpful. Let's see here. So that's Impulse 215. It said Impulse 200 and Impulse 109, which is basically a normal, 199. Was it Impulse 200? Is it 201? Yeah, 201 and 200. You can switch between the 19 multi-skins that you generally get. Anyway, that's that one. Let's see here. Impulse 215 it quickly. We get multi-skin, observer modes. The administrator thing, which I'll talk about in a second. Anything else? Yeah, let's just actually get to that, because there's a lot of fanciness when we get to Impulse that. Though also I noticed there was an Impulse 211 that I don't think... I stopped the game and am now the administrator of the game by typing Impulse 212. You're playing your favorite deathmatch level, you want to improve this level's conditions, but you don't want to research heaps of quick level editors, BSP compilers, brush makers, converters, and whatnot. Now you can do it with this patch! So, how does it work? You basically press Impulse 212, now you're an admin. You can choose any weapon, ammo, and item by switching between the same idea as what you do in multi-skin. Basically, Impulse 200 and 201. So say I wanted the nail gun, the super nail gun, find H, Impulse 200. As I'm tired of pressing Impulse 200 over and over, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap between it using G and H. Oh, wait. Find H, Impulse 201. Okay, there we are. So now, rocket launcher, lightning gun, pentagram, biosuit, ring, health, big health, mega health, blue armor, yellow armor, red armor, bolts of shells, big shells, everything that you could want. So let's see here. Man, I really wanted a pentagram of protection in this map. Okay, I got it in my inventory. Now how do I add it to the map? You can place it by pressing Impulse 134. Oh, no, not unbind all 134, Impulse 134. So if I bind J to Impulse 134, this should be interesting. The pentagram just fell on the map! Didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. Pentagram, 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 million pentagrams! Excessive number of pentagrams! This is really horrible balance, people. Just saying. If that is what your level looks like, you're probably doing it wrong. Just saying, I'm sorry, but if you're doing this for pentagrams, yeah. There we are, I broke it, I caused a pack overflow. Look at all those pentagrams. It's time we pick them up and actually are able to use them. How do we do that? We get out of admin mode. Impulse to 12. Now we rejoin the game. Time to find our pentagrams, become invulnerable, and become a god. How do we do that? There we are! Look at all that! Oh, the humanity of it all! Oh god, even more of them! Look at all that. I just grabbed like 50 million pentagrams. Look at that glorious line of pentagram cheatingness. So yeah, if you ever wanted to redesign the level with a bunch of extra pentagrams, I just showed you how to do it. Has like no purpose of what I'm trying to do, but there we are. You wanted extra weapons and stuff like that in your map? There you are. You can't spawn enemies, which kind of kills the one real fun I could have with it. If I was going to be spawning in anything, I'd be spawning in enemies because, you know, you want to have the extra fun of a bunch of extra enemies. But yeah, all you can really do is spawn in weapons and resources like that. The interface is a bit of a pain too. So you gotta like toggle between them, but even then, it's like I would be fine with it if I could spawn in enemies. Anyway, let's see here. During the game, only one player can become a game administrator once, so I can't become it again. Wrong key. Now it just killed me. I can never become the admin again in this game. Now, if I change level to DM5 or something like that and do Impulse 212, I should be able to become the admin. But of course, if I get out of admin mode and try and do it again, I'm going to be killed. And now, forevermore, it's going to kill me. Okay. Also, it only works if you have 0 frags. If you have more than 0 frags, yeah. So yeah, while administration mode's on, all of the players will be in semi-pause mode. Can't move, can't shoot, can't do anything like that. Oh! So say now you want to be able to save your changes. I really liked what I did here, and I want to now save that. This should be interesting. So let's say for a minute we do... Do I really want to do this in map 5? Ah, well, whatever. I'll do it here. So I become... Which, I gotta change the map again. So let's do DM1. DM1 doesn't have much to it. It's a rather bare bones level. What I really want to have is a rocket launcher. It's one of the most biggest complaints. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to become an admin. And I'm going to add a rocket launcher. Let's see here. Where can we find the rocket launcher? There we are. Now I do Impulse 134. There we are. Now I do Impulse 212 again. Now there'll be a rocket launcher, which is great. Oh, okay. So now we quit the game. And after we quit the game, it will basically give us a, apparently it has a subfolder called map edit. qconsole.log. So yeah, it should have been logging something while we are playing, apparently. Let's see here. Did it actually log something on me? I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, people, it said edit, map edit. Hello once again, people. So I had a bit of an issue with my USB hub. Basically, it was bumping the edge of my computer, and because of that, it ended up disconnecting my microphone. So what I've done is I've reset everything. I've kind of changed the position of my microphone so that way it shouldn't do that ever again. And now we can actually continue. So yeah, as I was talking about, there's a map edit folder, which I'm not finding for whatever bloody reason. Yeah. There's really nothing there anywhere. So yeah, but basically the mindset is that you change it to basically the script.rc, which is basically a code. You basically run that script in game, and essentially you should be able to basically recreate the map. The problem is that I'm not sure how you get the Q console log to begin with. Because when I did it, I didn't get that Q console log. Like I said, I got the script RC, but I don't have anything else. So let's see here. We have done 134. Oh, Impulse 135 is actually to remove an item. That could be interesting. Say you want to remove I'm curious, can I do it for internal maps? So like say I go to DM5 or something. If I do DM4, I imagine the music will be working again now. Impulse DM4. Ah, okay. You know what I really don't like? I really don't like this patch of nails for some reason. I don't know why, but this patch of nails is getting on my bad side today. I want it gone. Wait, it didn't get rid of it. I guess you have to set what type you want, don't you? Impulse 130. Bind H. Impulse 135. And then I also want to bind the G to say Impulse 200. So that way this won't be used for toggling and this won't be used for deletion. Well, first I need to actually get into 2 and 2. There we are. Now I should actually delete. Now removing items. Items are removed successfully. Wait, is it removing all the type? I'm curious. So say I see... What's something that is this in multiple places? There's a health up there. There's a health down there. This is big health. I'm removing all the big healths. Now removing items. Items is removed successfully. I guess there's only items you place. So like if I do Impulse 134. Left out of the map. Impulse 134. It's right here. And then I do H. It will remove all that I've added that are extra, right? Items was removed successfully. Items health was removed. Oh, okay, you walk over them. So I see. You basically do this, and now I can run around like a maniac and basically just delete everything. It's like Pac-Man, except infinitely removing it. For all time, there'll be nothing in this map. It'll be a totally empty, devoid, worthless map. I am totally ruining any sort of playability whatsoever. I'm removing everything. Look at this terribly bare bones map. I don't even have anything to really run into. It's all removed. It's all deleted. Look at that. Delete it. Delete, 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 delete. Well, I had an obsession with deleting everything, and I think I kind of succeeded in deleting most, if not all. Look at all that. It's things I must delete! It sends me into an insane rage or something like that, and I need to delete them all. Look at that. Much more comfortable. Look how much more clean the world is without all these insane intrusions. Look at these are all intrusions upon my world. Now I get to appreciate the world for what it was. Nothing. Can I drop in the lava without dying? Yes, I can. Yay. Now I'm kind of stuck in the lava. But that's beside the point. Okay, so we got that. We can, what else is there? Oh, okay. You do Impulse 214 and you start the dragon script. That could have helped. So, let's see here. So, now we're going to do Impulse Whatamajig. Say we do Impulse... There. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but sure. Let's do 134. I removed it. Impulse 135. Maybe Impulse 135. Impulse 134. There we are. There's now a shotgun in the lava. For the reason of I'm not really sure. There's just one shotgun and it's in the lava. Good luck! Okay, so now if we want to Impulse 217, don't touch. It's internal use only. So if I do Impulse 217, it does nothing for me. Server news is worthless. Let's actually quit. So now we have the log. So if I go into my Quake folder and check the area where there should be a log, I'm seeing nothing. This is amazing, people. I started recording Dragon Script, and now there is no extra folder called Map Edit. I mean, it looked cool. It looked like I was doing something, but I really wasn't. And I really don't care enough to really want to bother with it. Oh! The Map Edit Pro part is not implemented yet. That would have been helpful to know a lot sooner, people. But yeah, it said it's not actually added yet. Actually, no, I think it is, but it's not been commented. But yeah, you should be able to edit it by using that folder that I can't seem to get for whatever reason. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, I'm bored. This is really tiresome. I thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure. I'll see you all hopefully in something a bit more interesting than this. See you all then.